Okay, well, I'm pretty much making this video on all things I've learned in the conference so far. We're at the beginning of day 3, and to be honest, it has been an amazing experience. It has been a live growing experience, a live evolving experience. I've been at 10x when it comes to all the things that I've learned in my personal life and how to be a business person and all these things that you can achieve if you have a plan and be consistent and just have goals that shake you. So I just want to go over a few things of all the millionaires and billionaires that I have seen and pretty much a few of their notes of what I've picking up the most from them. To start, I've seen one of the first people was Sarah Bakley, and she just pretty much says how to jump and aim high, because sometimes you have a set and we don't reach it all most of the time. So you gotta aim higher than your goal. So you're looking for bigger things, and eventually you will achieve your goal quicker, and you are even more inspired to keep on going and achieve more things. How to how a lot of people are fear of embarrassing themselves. I'm one of those sometimes, but how you actually do it purposely and laugh at it instead of it being a fear and holding you back. Um, Always try something you're not good at so you will become good at it. That's plain and simple. And always having a mantra when you have goals, and you have to repeat yourself over and over this mantra so you'll keep up being that person that wants to achieve their goals and being motivated and inspired on a daily basis. Ty Lopez, huge business mastermind. He talks about the law of attraction and how what you put out there is what you're gonna receive. Period. How you focus yourself and all the things that you want and that you are going to achieve, and believing that you're already there and keep on going with it. Um, he talks about how far are you from your dream life. Like, are you in your dream life today? What are you doing to achieve it? If you, on a scale from 1 to 10, were to say how much in that scale, which number you are from your dream life, or from swapping your life right now for another person, like, is it gonna be a 10? I said, no, I already have my dream life. Or is it gonna be a 1? Like, I would prefer to swap my life with this person just because they're living my dream life and I'm not, you know. Steve Harvey, amazing experience on my first day. This guy just talks about, having this spirituality and believing in God and praying, and how from the bottom he raised to the top multiple times, how he just kept on going, how he found out his gift and how he never gave up on it, and that led him to this amazing and huge success that today at 62 is living on and he's proud of, and how he invested himself in people and helping people and being just an amazing person. you know it makes about making a plan and sticking to it, and to make mistakes. There's nothing wrong with making mistakes unless you're not learning from them. Damon Jam, a guy from New York who was a streetcar person, that he talks how he comes from the hood. Now he's on a Shark Tank TV show. How he's now an investor, a multi-millionaire person. Just so powerful just to see all these people in person. Um, he said one amazing thing that really blew my mind, which is poverty is on the mind, but being broke is not. Being broke is just you ain't got money, but you can be an investor or do anything that you want and don't have money, but you'll be getting it back, instead of just being broke and working for wages and just paying your bills. How long are you gonna keep working to paying your bills, or are you gonna keep working to build a fortune? Everybody out there, if you keep paying your bills from the past 2 years, the next 2 years you're gonna keep paying your bills, because your mindset is just, I'm making money to pay my bills, instead of, oh, I'm making money to whatever I want to build. I'm making multiple times what I'm making right now because I'm doing something different. how you gotta be disciplined, how you gotta educate yourself, and how you just gotta help other people. You know, when you help people, you're putting yourself out there. You eventually get help one way or another. It doesn't matter. You know, just you get what you give. John Maxwell is an amazing and legendary leader. You know, he talks about leadership, how he's been doing it for 45 years straight on a daily basis. You know, what can be bigger than that? What can be a even better example than that? Um, Everything worthwhile is uphill. You know, like everything that shakes you, that wants to achieve your dreams, or everything that is worth your while, is always gonna be uphill. Why? Because success doesn't come easy. You know, your dreams doesn't come easy. You just don't wake up your one day and you have everything that you wanted. It doesn't work like that because, you know, not everybody's able to do that because they don't have the right mindset, or they are not willing to do their best and be uncomfortable with new things and achieve those things. You know, um, he talks about the 5 rules of leadership that really are very important to people like us that want to do better and improve our lives in any aspect. And in life, you gotta test something, you're gonna fail at it, you're gonna learn, you gotta improve, and you gotta repeat it if you wanna be successful in anything that you do. um, always value people. um, Bethany Frankel, an amazing spokesperson, amazing background story. She actually was able to raise 52 planes when Puerto Rico uh, went through the hurricane that just destroyed pretty much a lot of the island, you know. And I didn't even know about this being a Puerto Rican. I just learned about it on a conference like this, you know. So that for me really impacted me in my life on a 10 times level. Like that was just incredibly amazing, you know, like how this person, without ever knowing how to get a plane, not knowing how to get a plane, not knowing how she's gonna feel it, but she was so set on her goals and on her vision that she was gonna help people one way or another. From one plane, she was able to raise 52 other planes, all of them full of provisions to help people. Doesn't matter if it's anywhere. She just had a vision, a clear goal of helping people, and how she just did it. Period. um, Talks about scared money never wins. You know, you all these people that saving money, stacking it, saving money. Your money is not moving; it's just staying there. You know, when something is stagnant, it doesn't produce anything. Like if water is stagnant, it's gonna putrefy itself. It's gonna die. It's just gonna be nasty water unless it's flowing. You know, when there's a flow, it's always fresh. We all know that. You know, everything flows. You know, what you give, what you get. That's how karma works. That's how life works. You give, you get. You give, you get. So you know, if you are stale, if you leave something that to be stale, it's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna go up. It's more than likely to go down or to perish than to actually risk something and, you know, just go for it. Because if you don't risk, you don't win. You know, I prefer to lose on a risk and learn what I did wrong than just leave it in there and never knowing what it could have been. Never assume. I preach to this because real quick, when you assume, I'm gonna do this. When you assume, you make an ass of you and me. Why? Or when I assume, I make an ass of you and myself. Why? Because you're thinking that you're gonna be able to connect the dots when I'm talking to you something, or in life, you know, when you assume, you make things obvious and it's not obvious. You know, never assume, because nobody has the same information as you or have the same mindset as you. So sometimes you just gotta explain things and make people understand you instead of assuming. um, Always be a believer, be honest with yourself, and be real to those that see you and speak to you. Period. You know, that's real important, because you cannot be something that you're not. Because to be honest, you will never be successful. You know, you're just lying to yourself or everybody else. You know, and eventually everything gets to be known. Ryan Dees, amazing marketer, has his company called Digital Marketing. Like, there's not enough to say about this guy. He just literally embodies everything that is a marketer, and how to be successful at it, how to be great at it, and just how he has multiple companies that he runs because he loves what he does. Period. Um, and Elena Cardone was one of my top favorite people from all this conference so far. She has this mindset and the way that she speaks, like she doesn't say too much or too little because every word that she says has a purpose, a complete and full purpose for every word that she says. um, you gotta build an empire, because if not, either you're building it or you're destroying it. There's no in the middle. There's nothing else other than either building or destroying your empire. You gotta decide if you want to build it and make it a huge thing, or if you want to keep destroying it and never knowing what you could have done, never know what you could have achieved, never knowing how big you could have become. Always have personal and purposeful goals and stick to them. Always trust yourself and keep on a consistently basis looking at those and being like, I'm gonna achieve this. This is so important to me. It shakes me. It makes me feel better. It makes me want to keep doing it on a daily basis. Um, why we gotta do this? Because we are happiest when we are achieving goals. I know this from a personal basis. When I lost 120 pounds, I had my goal. I'm going to be less than 200 from 300. I'm gonna be less than 200, but I went every step by step, every tens, from the 260s to the 50s, 40s, 30s, 20s, 10s, zeros, and that was one of my most happiest moments, almost on a weekly basis, because it just kept on me going, going, going. And now I'm the person that I am because I kept consistent to a plan. I had a purpose of losing weight and being where I've never been before, and that's where I'm at today, in a way, and now I know how to do it, so I can do it no problem. um, Always get good attention, keep the attention, and multiply it, period. That's how you build your empire. One way of building your empire, being bigger and better and the best of whatever you are doing as a person. So just want to talk about a few things. It has been an amazing experience. It's my first conference, and I never have thought that it will be so big and so impactful in my life. And now it's just time to take action at 10x level and just keep on growing and being a better person. So thank you so much for watching this. I just wanted to share this. And day 3, let's go.